catch right side by Evans. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 53. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've 't the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Rolling to his right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Brady to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Bradley Pinion.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. They'll try Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Buccaneers 28, Vikings 21. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
It's our time. It's our time.
On 1st down, Brady. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady sliding out of the pocket. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
At the 14-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey. We got 3. Three down. I got 40.
50. This is Jones. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue, his 2nd sack of the night.
At the 22-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
For the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Rolling to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 45, 45.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 38, Vikings 21. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Wilson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hey, middle.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. Back now in Tampa. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Touchdown, Vikings.
Complete to
Devin Duvernay.
Touchdown,
His fourth
Minnesota.
touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. They found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
54. Here we go, here we go. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Brady now on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Just like that. Just like that.
Throwing again. Brady. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it's
3rd sliding out of the pocket. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They go play action with Jackson out to his left. And now here is another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Brady now to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Bucks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 35.
You ain't nothing!
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment for the guys covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Buccaneers. Blankenship out for the point after.
The extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 52, Vikings 28. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
opinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now Jackson on 1st down, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Now they go screen, it's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
Flush to his right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 42 yards.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Here we go. Here we go. Regular.
Brady going to look to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, 66.
To throw again. Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. 3rd down here. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But